Welcome back, everyone, to Saphira's Adventures. Okay, so this is the leaf green screen. Leaf green screen. Scream. What is this, ghost face? Okay, so I have beat, oh, there we go. I have beat the Elite Four in the leaf green game. So I can now trade over Relicant. Trade over Relicant to this leaf green game and go teach it Rock Slide. It's ready to learn Rock Slide. Okay, I need somebody to go over. I don't know, I guess. I guess I'll trade over a starter or something. I have so many starters actually. Well, actually not in that. Never mind. I don't have that many starters in the leaf green. Okay, so I'm gonna be ready over here at the connection. Okay, saving, don't turn off. Yeah. Okay, it's waiting. And what was I doing here? I forgot. I was training actually. Oh no, I was going over to oh, hold on. I obtained the national dex. But I wonder if that is enough. Is that enough to capture, well, to trade over Relicant, I wonder. It's gotta be enough, right? I have not done the this quest over here to get the connection established with the Hoenn region. But I can remember doing it already though. I remember finishing that. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'll trade over sugar free. If it says that I can't, oh well. I'll have to finish whatever little quest I have to do here for Bill. Oh no, what? What? No! No! What happened? Am I moving the cable too much? No! Are you serious? How did that turn off the game? I disconnected the link cable and that turned off the game. How does that even happen? Come on. What happened? What happened? What? Oh, don't tell me. Stop it. Come on. Work. Okay. Come on. Battery's gonna finish. Are you serious? What is this? What is this? Oh, you're not. Okay, I didn't even read the message. I'm not qualified. Okay, fine. I didn't even read it. I just read that there was an error in the link. Okay, I didn't even read ahead. Oh, the importance of reading. Okay, fine. I can't trade. I thought I could already, but I have to finish this. You have to go into Mount Ember and get the ruby, I think, and then that establish the connection with. I don't know why I do this. Just this remake, just to establish a connection to the new games. This remake, come on. Okay, fine. Let's can get out of here then. Just over here. Okay, so I can't connect. I cannot connect to the Hoenn region and leaf green yet. Ah, fine. I'll do that later. Finish that later. Okay, so that just leaves us here then. Okay, so we've beat Brandon, the Pyramid King, in the Battle Pyramid. So we've beat Pyramid King Brandon at the top of the Battle Pyramid on the Battle Quest challenge. So 2 heads down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. So yeah, these are the heroes. Triton helped during the passages. I didn't even take him out during the battle. It was mostly just my Lotic and Swampert, the MVP. Oh, well, thanks to that, I picked up the direct hit thing to increase the critical hit ratio. So yeah, that was a big help. Okay, so actually I probably will need Relicanth. So on to the next facility then. I thought that I had already established connection with the... I was so ready to teach Relicanth Rock Slide. And then I'm wasting time over here just trying to connect, switching the cable connection around. Fine. Whatever. Okay, so I have to go get acquainted. Oh wait, actually, where is the it's in here, I think. The I want to use these battle points. This is the... Oh, I can buy TMs as well. TMs, right? No, there is no TMs actually. Oh no, never mind. What am I talking about? I'm talking shop right now. These, yeah, these items, held items. Well, I have leftovers. I have 2 of them. Quick Claw, White Herb. Useful. This one is so niche. Snaps a Pokemon out of infatuation. Now that is only if you're going up against somebody you know who's going to use Attract. I think this is here for a reason, because there's probably a Frontier Brain whose Pokemon has Attract on it. And if you don't have a genderless Pokemon, or a Pokemon that has Oblivious, then this could be helpful. Bright Powder, Choice Band. It raises a move's power but only permits that move. So the use of a move, yeah. So it's just to come in there and just use attacks, basically, to just go crazy on attacks. Like I could have given the Choice Band to Swampert if they let you hold items, right, during the battle quest, but they don't. They don't let you bring your own items. So I could have made Swampert hold the Choice Band. I could have increased his Brick Breaks to do more damage against Regice and Registeel. That would have ended the battle quicker and a little bit more less than fewer turns than what I took. But I mean, it didn't take that long. It wasn't like Lucy's battle, man, where we just kept on going until we used Struggle. What is that? That reminded me of those times. I don't know how many times, but I do have the one-time experience of going up against the Chansey and using Struggle. The one in the Sevi Islands. And just struggle until it knocks itself out. King's Rock, Focus Band. Have one of those. Scopeland. Oh, 64 battle points. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more battle points. 64. I just need 5. I have 59 points. So I need 5. 64 battle points. Oh, I said I wanted to teach. Well, it's gonna cost like 48 battle points to teach. I don't even know where to find. Where are they? Where do you find those people? They're next to the battle tower, I think? Or right here? Oh no, right here, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so soft boiled. Yeah, but nobody can learn. Nobody can learn soft boiled, man. Except for Chansey. There's nobody else that can learn soft boiled. Mega Punch 24, Mega Kick 48. Look at that. Look at this. I could have spent on this, but there's a free one in Leaf Green. It's free. I don't have to spend. Defense curls or mud slap. Ice punch, thunder punch, fire punch. Thunder punch 48 battle. I could afford this right now. Right now. But maybe no, I'll get the item instead. The 60. I'm so close to the 64. It's easier for me to just make up, to just get 48 points. Can't catch anything here, nah. Wait, you really can't catch anything here? But there's some water right here. What is that guy talking about? The fishing spots are right here. Right? Unless it always says there's no nibble. Not even a nibble? Oh, okay, maybe there aren't. Maybe there is nobody. This is the Battle Palace. Keep your eyes on Pokemon battles. So there's no inputs to this. Oh, Field of Flowers. And then this is the battle arena. And let the toughest teams gather. Really? It's like a battle place dojo. Oh, I think I know who's in charge based on this guy's dialogue. Knock out pretty girl at the battle arena. Instead of her, do you know what I found? And then the sweaty, stinking mob of primitive martial artists. I think it's somebody that's named Greta. I've seen her from listening to the Battle Frontier Brain battle music. Greta. She's blonde. And she has like the clothes of yeah, the battle girls. like them. I think that's who's in charge. Oh, so in this one, I think it's the old man then, because I don't know what that guy's name is, but it's some old man. He looks like Dowsim. I sometimes see this really important looking old man going in there. He has these really awesome Pokemon. He seems really nice though. Yeah, that's him. That's the old man. So he's in charge of this place. So this is the place that I want to go into next. Yeah. And then after this, I'll just go over there to the battle arena. So this place first. I want to learn more about this. The Battle Palace. Interesting music. For a hardy fellow like me, hardy Pokemon are the best. Offense is the best defense. A relentless attack is the ultimate. But that's not what I wanted to chat about. Every so often, a really cute lady swings by here. She says that she can tell what Pokemon are thinking. I don't know about that part, but she is really cute. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Is she in here? Oh, maybe they can tell me what how my Pokemon will behave then in battle, so I have to keep coming back to her. Probably gonna have to take notes, huh? The journal, and there's some pencils back there. Lax nature. I don't think this Milotic is gonna be well suited without my input in battle. If I just leave it alone, it has a lax nature. So it's not relaxed, but it's lax. That means that what? It just doesn't care about. It's just like just let it be. Sassy nature increases special defense, but it decreases speed. So this is like a fiery personality, sassy nature. So Kip might actually be one of the best ones, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I have to find this person that this guy is talking about. Impish nature increases speed. It increases speed, but it decreases something. I don't know what. Maybe special defense? That's why it's so low at 75? I don't know. Is it her? A battle hall. I have no records in here. What is that? Single battle results. Yeah, no records in here. I've tried this before. I've let my Pokemon fight. Oh, here's the rules. Okay, so battle basics. So here Pokemon are required to think and battle by themselves. Yeah. Unlike in the wild, Pokemon that live with people behave differently depending on their nature. Right. So Pokemon nature. Depending on its nature, a Pokemon may prefer to attack no matter what. Another Pokemon may prefer to protect itself from any harm. Yet another may enjoy vexing or confounding its foes. Due to its nature, a Pokemon will have favorite moves that it is good at using. It may also dislike certain moves that it has trouble using. So this one, oh man, this is gonna take a while to get used to, because I have to. This one is actually a notes taking one here. I'm gonna have to take notes on what moves my Pokemon dislike using That way I can cross them out and then like give them a different move to give them a different strategy. I can't just give them a bunch of attacking moves, right? Just a bunch of I mean, I can. Maybe a Pokemon that likes to fight, I can give it a bunch of offensive moves and no defense, or yeah, no strategic or defense, just strictly offense moves. But a different one that doesn't really like to fight, I'll probably give those the strategic ones. And then it says here that they may dislike certain moves that it has trouble using, so they will not use them or rarely use them. So I gotta take notes on this then. So really put me into an understanding of Pokemon. Well, the best one I have is Whiscash. The best stats-wise Pokemon overall is Whiscash. So I really want to see what Whiscash does on the battlefield when I'm not calling out demands. Pokemon moves. There are offensive moves that inflict direct damage to the target. Yep. And then there are defensive moves that are used to prepare for enemy attacks or used to heal HP and so on. There are also some other somewhat odd moves that may enfeeble the foes with stat problems, including poison and paralysis. So Pokemon will consider using moves in these 3 categories. Right. Underpowered. When not under command by its trainer, a Pokemon may be unable to effectively use certain moves. Oh no. And then I wonder if that stuff comes into play. The friendship. There's a friendship thing in here, because frustration and return are in this game as TMs, and they can be taught to any Pokemon. So yeah, there is a friend. Yeah, because you can evolve Golbat into Crobat. Of course, there's a friendship thing. That means that there's a what's it called? I don't think it's not called the friendship bar. It's something else. You even get a ribbon for these Pokemon, the ones that like you very, very much. I think it's the effort ribbon, actually. A Pokemon is not good at using any move that it dislikes. If a Pokemon only knows moves that do not match its nature, it will often be unable to live up to its potential. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I want to know. What are the underpowered moves that my Pokemon possess, so I can change them? Okay, so it's best to not teach any more moves and just let's see what I can do with the moves that I have on my Pokemon right now. It's best not to mess around with their moves. Like to teach Ludicolo Thunder Punch, because what if Ludicolo doesn't want to learn Thunder Punch, or what if it doesn't want to use it? So, okay. I'll save Thunder Punch for later then, as I'm here. When in danger, depending on its nature, a Pokemon may start using moves that don't match its nature when it is in trouble. If a Pokemon begins behaving oddly in a pinch, watch it carefully. Okay, so it will use moves, but only if it's suffering, really. Double battle, okay, but I'll take the singles though. Oh no, no, that's double battles in this place? No, that's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for disaster. No, because your Pokemon may attack they may attack themselves. They'll attack their own ally. If they get confused or something. Or they don't know what to do if they get nervous. I wonder what sort of nature a Pokemon would have if it favored enfeebling its opponent and chipping away slowly. I'd be surprised if it was a lax nature, but nah, that can't be right. Are you sure that it was a... This is it? This is not a guy. This is a guy. Is that guy that's over there? Mate. Where is this guy? Mate, are you sure that that's a girl over there? Do you wear glasses? Okay. Sometimes a cute girl swings by here, but there's no more other people in here besides these 4. Oh, okay, yeah, no. He just says the lax thing. Okay, so that's not even them. So sometimes a girl swings by. Well, when? When is that sometimes? I need to know. When? Hang on. The computer. I need to check where. There's got to be a place where I can check the natures of Pokemon. Emerald natures check. Natures check. Determination. Nature is determined when the personality value. Breeding. I think it's just dependent on how I look at this screen right here. I think this is the only one. Well, this guy, he says that sometimes, but the battery in my Emerald game here is, it doesn't work anymore. It's dry. It's a dry battery. So if it's time based, this lady that supposedly, according to this guy, shows up and tells you about your Pokemon and how they behave. If it's time based, then I will never see her. Unless I were to change the battery. But this is all I have to go for. This. Just looking at the natures here. Impish. For Crawdon, for example. Nature gem. Let me see. I'll keep checking. Nature checker. Pokemon. There's gotta be something, right? No. And the new games have it better. Yeah, because in the new games it says a Pokemon is pretty bold by nature. This is just an example of somebody's Golduck. It says it's quick to flee. See? Like, that's what the newer games tell you. Like, it's quick to flee. Sometimes they say it likes to fight. So that's just an easy way to tell. Effort, Ribbon, Emerald. Max out a Pokemon's total effort values to 510 and speak to the woman in Slayport City Market. Oh. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, actually, no, I have. Just a long time ago. So, okay, but when does she appear, man? No, I can't make her appear anymore, huh? Fine, I'm just gonna have to go based on my own logic then, of my own Pokemon. I'm just gonna have to take notes slowly, little by little. I'm gonna have to lose a bunch of times, take a bunch of notes. Medicines, if I bring you. Let's see, there's a bunch of people here. TM10, TM43. Oh, I didn't even have to clone TM. TM10 and 43? A hidden power? Oh, I didn't even need to clone it then? I'm being dumb? I could have just bought it. Really? Oh! Hey! She doesn't say anything else? Hey, look at that! It's got 2 ribbons now! My low tick. You went for it stupendously. What about Kip? Kip is the... well... canonically... oh, you have to go for it a little harder. Oh no. What about Triton? Yes! Effort ribbon on Triton. Oh no, Kip, we gotta try harder. That means that I can give it... I can still raise its stats. That's what that means, right? That I can still keep raising its stats? Mate, I'm gonna raise your stats. I think I'm gonna raise your speed. Or maybe just give you one of everything. Yeah. Okay, well, I got ribbons. It had nothing to do with... I'm not gonna check everybody's ribbon right now. She can understand Pokemon? Oh, is it? It can't be her. No. This one says it's her. It's her. Okay. Notes time. Why did that guy say that she comes in there sometimes? This guy, this battle guy, karate guy, whatever this guy is. Martial artist. Okay, so... So Crawdon likes to fight if it gets enough ouchies. Okay, so this is when like it's suffering, right? when it gets its HP nearly to 0, it likes to fight. It will worry about itself. Okay, it's gonna start struggling if it gets to 0. So it's a good fighter, Kraga, but if it goes below a certain point, now I don't know what that point is, whether it's the orange HP or down to the red one, it's gonna start worrying about itself, like this one. So it's gonna start struggling basically. So Crawdont likes to fight, struggles, what can I say, struggles when HP is down, struggles low HP. Okay, struggles on low HP. Let's see. Let's keep going. I have to check everybody, all 15 Pokemon that I have. This one says it likes to be sneaky. It says it likes to be sneaky even. Now I've talked to this little kid before, but I have no idea what they were talking about. I was like, ouchies. What do you mean ouchies? Okay, so Milotic. Wait. That's Milotic, right? Or is that, did I touch Kip? I forgot already. Milotic. It likes to be sneaky. So that's the lax nature then. Likes to be sneaky. Okay. Even when it has a lot of out. So this one keeps going. It doesn't struggle low HP. Even on low HP. Even on low HP. Okay. And that was let me see. That was my low tick. Okay. Now Kip. This one says it likes to battle, but if it gets enough ouchies, it will turn sneaky. Oh, that's different from Crawdont. That is different from Crawdont. So this Kip likes to battle. Let's see. Kip. I'll name the Swamperts their name here in the journal. It likes to fight. Turns sneaky. Low HP. Okay. Okay, I have to come back with 6 other Pokemon. Let's see. Now this is all for understanding exactly this. If I can understand it first, like if I can get some opinions on the natures of Pokemon and how they act, it's basically the work, half of the work done. That way I won't have to take notes on. I mean, I could have just gone in there and just taken notes, but that could have. How long would that have taken to do that? How long when I can just do it right now and just look for myself? Okay, I don't want to mess this order up, so I'm gonna. place these down here. Okay, Kip. Yes. Kip down here. Okay, Reggie. Now these 4 up here. Okay. There we go. And then those. Okay, let's go check these. Oh. Okay, the farthest house, this one. This one says it looks after itself. It says it worries about itself whether okay, it looks after itself. So this one is very careful, and that sounds like a careful nature. But Whiscash doesn't have a careful nature. I'm gonna write worries about itself. No, looks after itself. Okay, Whiscash. Looks after itself, and then it worries about itself whether or not it has a lot of ouchies. Oh man, it sounds like Whiscash might struggle. Based on that, it worries about itself whether or not it has a lot of ouchies, so it doesn't matter if it has low HP or not. It looks after itself. Okay. Worries if it struggles. Whether or not, whether on full or low HP. Actually, maybe I should have written worries whether on full or low HP. Okay, so Whiscash might not be a good one then. Ah, my most well-rounded out Pokemon might have trouble battling by itself. Little Cray? Oh, this one also, okay, Cradily also looks after itself. It worries about itself even, it's just the same thing. Okay, it's just the same thing. Cradily same as Whiscash. Wow. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to edge out Barbara and Lil Cray. So those are probably not gonna do well. And I might put it to the test. The first battles, I'm gonna take Barbara and Lil Cray. I just want to see like if it's true or not, if they do well or not. So I want to see how the worries about itself thing. Let's see, Optimus. It looks after itself. Okay. So I think the looks after itself might be the good defenses. That I think that's what it's trying to tell me. It might prefer to be a defensive Pokemon. That's what that tells me. So I think I have all 3 of them so far based on 5 Pokemon that have past. Okay, this is Whale Lord. Looks after itself. So this one is also defensive. Apparently, Whale Lord doesn't look like it has good defenses, but it looks after itself. So it prefers to use defensive moves, basically. So I can teach Whale, I can reteach it defense curl, and it'll keep using defense curl really well then. Okay, great. Okay, I'll write the rest of it. I have the 3 primary Pokemons so far. There's 3 different ways that these Pokemon battle, right? According to the natures in this place here, the battle arena. Or battle palace, not battle arena. So there's Pokemon that like to fight. Now these are gonna use more of the offense moves, right? They like using the offense moves. So I have 2 of them written down so far. It's Crawdon and Kip. They like to fight. The difference is that Kip, when it turns to low HP, when it's running on low HP, it turns sneaky, which means it turns into a strategic type of Pokemon when it's running on low HP. That's what that means. Now Crawdon will struggle on low HP. So Crawdon is just, it's basically like a 2 brain cell organism that just likes to fight until it gets knocked out. So okay. And then my Milotic, or no, let's do the defensive ones first. So Whiscash, Cradily, and Wailord, they all look after themselves, so they're more likely to use defensive moves in battle, right? And they have their each individual, except for Whiscash and Cradily, and they both act the same way. They look after themselves, and when they run low on HP, or no, they worry on full or low HP, it doesn't matter. They just worry about themselves and like to use defensive moves. Okay. So, Milotic is the 3rd sort of path. It likes to be sneaky. And it likes to be sneaky even on low HP. So this is just sneaky overall throughout the entire battle. Sneaky meaning that it's strategic. So for Milotic, I can give it a very good strategy on its moveset. 4 moves, all working in tandem with each other to, for optimal, to win the match. Optimal performance. Okay, so I'll finish writing out Wailord. I have the 3 things so far. Okay, I'm starting to understand now how this place is going to function. And I see why when I came here before in the past, I lost. Well, because I was 14 and I didn't understand what this all meant. But now I see why I lost back then. I just sent in my Pokemon and they, like, some of them struggled, some of them attacked, some of them refused to fight or something like that. That's what I remember. They refused to fight. They're like, they just don't move. They just stay still or something, right? I think that's the ones that worry about themselves, whether on full or low HP, like Whiscash. That means that Whiscash is just gonna be standing there like a deer in headlights, while the opponent Pokemon just goes for the attack. Ah, Whiscash. Okay, Wailord. If it gets enough ouchies. Low HP. Low HP turns sneaky. Turns sneaky on low HP. it's just like Kip Whale Lord. Except Kip likes to fight and Whale Lord uses more defensive moves. So Whale Lord turns sneaky on low HP. It turns strategic when it's running on low HP. That could, they can be helpful, Whale Lord. Because if it's using a bunch of defensive moves, and when it's running on low HP, it can just, turn... It turns strategic. Okay. Let's see. Reggie... It likes to battle. Okay, Reggie likes to battle. Better like to battle. That's why I bred you, Reggie. Okay, likes to battle. Okay, likes to fight. And low HP, it turns sneaky. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. So it's just like Kip. Likes to fight and then turns strategic on low HP. Okay. Maybe in the computer I'm gonna not during the time that I'm here doing this battle palace thing, I might as well rearrange the PC then into groups. Rearrange these guys into groups then. And put them like into the 3 major groups. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Put them into 3 groups. Into the categories of offense, defense, and strategic. This one, who is this? Oh, this is Ludicolo. Okay, so Pina likes to battle. Likes to fight. But if it gets enough ouchies, it will turn sneaky. Okay, so just like Reggie and Kip, turns sneaky, strategic on low HP. Still don't know what low HP means though. Could be orange, it could be red. Honestly, hopefully it's orange. Hopefully that's what that means. Okay, and then Marshall, the second Swampert, and the one with Ice Ball. It looks after itself. Okay, this one is more interesting because Marshall has more attack. And Kip has more defense. It likes to fight. Marshall is the one that has more attack than Kip. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, it looks after itself. So it likes to use more defensive moves. Well, more Swampert. Does it have defense curl? I don't think it has defense curl. What other type of things does it even have? I don't even know. But if it gets enough ouchies, it will hit back. Oh, this one is different. On low HP, this is gonna start fighting. Okay. Starts fighting. On low HP. Okay, that is different than everybody else that looks after themselves. And the other defensive ones. Okay. Interesting. So it will attack when it hits a certain point, a certain HP threshold. Okay. So far I have an hour here. I've just been going around back and forth between these places and just talking. It's because I have to understand this. I have to get a good understanding of this facility. Oh, and it's not even gonna matter anymore. The whatever I have, this organization here that I have, I'm gonna split them up into 3 rows. Yeah, just 3 rows. 1, 2, and then the 3rd row, based on what they like to do in battle. This is, oh right. Marshall's already checked. Okay. Corso. Hopefully Tentacruel turns out to be one of the best fighters here in this facility, even though it's my weakest according to stats, according to overall stats. Okay, Vincente. This one looks after itself. Interesting. Okay, so Vinny likes using Vinny will use defensive moves more than offensive ones. Okay. Interesting. Torpedo doesn't... There's nothing that comes to mind right off the bat for Sharpedo for defensive moves, but let's see if I can find something. It says it worries about itself even if it has a lot of ouchies. So it turns defensive on low HP. Defensive on low HP. Okay, so it looks after itself. That is interesting. That Sharpedo is defensive all the way through. Defensive on low HP. Wow. Okay. But what constitutes as a defensive move, though? The only moves that I can think of are Iron Defense, Amnesia, like moves like that. Defense Curl. Sharpedo can't learn any of those moves. I don't know, man. Maybe it's useless here. It's useless battling without my input. It's a lost shark. So the Feraligatr likes to battle. X2 fight. And what else? Tell me something good. Even if it has a lot. Okay, this is just even on low HP. Oh, this is actually, unlike Crawdon, who struggles on low HP, Feraligatr will keep going until the bitter end. Okay, so Feraligatr, wow, it's so far it's the best one for pure offense. Feraligatr is the best one. Battling by itself, when you just leave it alone and don't do your human inputs. Even on low HP, it will fight. Keep fighting and using offensive moves. Okay, great. I wonder, some of these, you know, I have the, for some of these I have the, maybe it was a mistake. In hindsight, some of these moves, some of these egg moves were probably mistakes. In hindsight. Because I should have come to the Battle Frontier, and the first thing that you have to do, well, even before you come to the Battle Frontier, the first thing that you have to do, if you do want to go for, especially if you want to go for the gold ones, is to keep your Pokemon at 50 HP. Which is, it's more difficult to do that than to just, you know, like a Neanderthal, just train to level 100, right? Now it's not that difficult to train to level 100. It's quite easy. You just have to, you know, beat the game in Fire Red Leaf Green, unlock the post Elite Four teams of, you know, they're in the 70s, all of those Pokemon, and then you just go in there and just farm EXP points, and you get to level 100 pretty fast in that, using that. Just Elite Four level training right there, right? Level 100. But it's much more difficult to keep your Pokemon at level 50 because some of these Pokemon, like for example, like Relicanth, doesn't learn Hydro Pump until level 64. And that's, you know, that's way past level 50. So you won't have access to Hydro Pump, the most powerful water move for a water type Pokemon. So you'll only have to teach it, you'll have to settle for Surf on your Relicanth. If you want to go for, you know, the level 50 ones, or if not, you can just go ahead and train to level 100 if you want. I mean, whatever. I trained to level 60. I'm not going to level 100. Yeah, forget that. And yeah, in hindsight, yeah, just keep your Pokemon on low levels. Also, when you're breeding them, right, you have that guy that tells you your overall stats. If your Pokemon is outstanding, like my Whiscash, it's outstanding, or it's nearly the perfect stats, right? It's outstanding. It's like the second to last compliment that you can get. Yeah, just keep breeding eggs, and then just take the Pokemon, the newly breeded Pokemon, and check with that guy who's over there somewhere, and check their stats and see what they. But there's two different there's two different kinds of things to that, because this is different as well, as opposed to that, to the guy who tells you your overall stats. Your overall stats are, you know, pertaining to your what's it called, the numbers, the individual values and the effort values, right, of your Pokemon, your numbers, your stats, how much power you have, how much power you lack, how much speed you have, how much speed you lack, things like that. And that's different to this, because in breeding, you can keep breeding something and you can have outstanding stats. But as I'm seeing with Whiscash, when you go, you know, check how it behaves in nature. Well, this is honestly, it's much more better to have the Pokemon like Whiscash, right? Like with the best, or nearly the best stats, nearly good stats, right? Better stats. As opposed to having like Pokemon that can battle by themselves just based on natures. Because this is just so specific here. Because they don't do this in any other facility. This is the only one, or they do this in. So this game this game forces you to, like, if you don't have good Pokemon, right? If you just go through your entire game of Emerald and none of the Pokemon on your team that you trained up, absolutely none of them well, it's impossible because, you know, a lot of trainers like to catch different Pokemon, right? I have my PC full of different Pokemon, so I can keep coming back to this girl and just, you know, checking everybody to see who has like what moves and all that, and I mean has what natures and all that, and if they like to fight and all that, and then I'll just train them up, right? That's an easy fix. But if you're a trainer who just wants to use, like me, who just wants to use specific Pokemon to finish these challenges, and none of them have, you know, what you're looking for, right? According to this nature stuff that they like to fight by themselves. If you don't have anything that's good, anything that's in your favor, and you lose, and you're gonna keep losing in the battle Padless, it forces you. This game forces you to go out of your way to get better Pokemon. It does that. That's what this is saying. It does that. It forces you to go out of your way. Now, when I checked my stats, for example, right, my overall stats for all my Pokemon, I have them here. Whiscash was the best one with overall best stats, right? Whiscash was quite impressive, and it has the best HP. It's flawless in HP stat. It's quite impressive overall. And then mostly everybody else that I have trained up is just average, right? And there's only like 4 Pokemon that are better than average, and those are Wailord, Relicanth, Cradily, and where's the other one that's better than average? Cradily, Relicanth, Crawdon and Wailord. So those 4, that's why I have, you know, that's why in the PC I have those 4, and then in the corner the first Pokemon is Whiscash. That's why I have them like that, because those 4 are better than average. The best one is Whiscash, and then everybody else is just average. But I'm not going out of my way. I'm not gonna do that. I already have these Pokemon, and I believe in them. I believe that they can do a good job, right? They can get me all of the silver symbols. We have 3 so far. 3. Now, one of them I already had. I got it a long time ago. I don't know when. I don't even know how I got it. The Battle Factory silver symbol. I won it. So, yeah, this is what the game is. This is how it is. That's why there's a lot of importance on what egg moves you have, right? There's a lot of different kinds of things that you can get, like the Milotic with the Mirror Coat. You can breed Mirror Coat onto Milotic, right? How if I bred my Milotic with Mirror Coat, how will it use it in this battle, in this arena? It likes to be sneaky even on low HP, right? So it's just strategic throughout Milotic. Maybe it could have used it really well. Now, I say all of this, I said that entire thing just because I looked at Feraligatr. It likes to fight. So it likes to be offensive throughout the entire battle. It's just offensive all the way through until its HP points run out. Now, I bred Feraligatr with Mud Sport, right? For me, for having battles like with Mud Sport, so I can reduce damage from electric type Pokemon electric type moves. Looking at this though, right? Like speaking to this kid, looking at this, I don't think that it will use mud sport in battle. That means that I only have access to 3 moves for alligator in this facility. If I choose to fight with it, I think I'm gonna choose to fight with it because it's the one that is the most offensive one here. There's a lot of others that like to fight, but I don't know, they just switch up their strategy, right? Like Kip and Reggie, they both like to fight, so they're like for alligator out of the gate. But as soon as their HP starts coming down, they turn strategic. So how that looks in the game, how they're gonna behave, I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna behave. We'll just have to see. These are just the pre-battle notes for now. So next is Walrein. Walrein looks after itself, so it's defensive. It's gonna use a lot of defensive moves. It's gonna prefer to use defensive moves, and I think I can reteach it defense scroll for Walrein. It will use it perfectly in battle then. After it, so I have to clone more. Heart scales for this. It seems like looks after itself. It says that it worries about itself even if it has a lot of ouchies. So it's even if it has a lot of ouchies, so like Whale Lord, no, Whale Lord turns sneaky. Defensive on low HP. It's just like Sharpedo Walrein. It's defensive. Defensive on low HP. Okay. Even if it has a lot of ouchies, right? Okay, so 3 more Pokemon and then I'm done here. Okay, Corsola. This one likes to be strategic. Oh, it's a good thing I taught it reflect and light screen, but I'm entering the single battles though. I'm not entering the double battles. Or I might try the double battles, but oh man, I think there's gonna be something that's gonna go wrong. They might attack each other. They might get confused, especially like the ones that say they struggle on low HP. Like Crawdon. Crawdon might start attacking its own teammate when it runs on low HP. And that's not good. Corsola. So it likes to be sneaky. Okay, this is sounding just like my Lotic. It's very strategic. Likes to be sneaky. Even if it has, okay, even on low HP. Yeah, it's okay. This is just like my Lotic. Even on low HP. Okay, so Corsola is just the same thing as my Lotic. It behaves the same way. Okay, Gorbis. Oh, Gorbis likes to be strategic. Okay, well I have 2 moves that are strategic. Mud Sport and Iron Defense. Okay, likes to be sneaky. Likes to be sneaky. If it gets enough ouchies, it will worry about itself. Okay. Looks after itself, low HP. Defensive on low HP. Defensive on low HP. Okay, so it starts out strategic, but then when it takes enough damage, it turns defensive. Gorbis, okay. That's different to everybody else. Okay, and then the last one, Shiny Sting. It likes to battle. It will battle even if it has a lot of ouchies. Oh, it's just like, wow. So I have 2 offensive attackers, Feraligatr and Shiny Sting. Okay, Tentacruel. Likes to fight. Okay, even on low HP. Okay, brilliant. Now, still in green, yeah. An hour and 22. Okay, this is just like an interim episode. I didn't really get to the next facility. I mean, there's 37 minutes left. I can still try. There's plenty of time. Plenty. I can still try to go in. I just have to organize these guys real quick and then build a quick team. I think it's, well, every facility so far has been 3 Pokemon, so I think it's just 3 that I gotta bring in. Right, so Sharpedo is defense, so we're gonna order them in this way. So the offensive ones are gonna go on top. I'm gonna go by descending order. So we're gonna have the 2 best offense Pokemon on top, and then going to the offensive ones, but then, you know, they turn into some other stuff, right? So they are Feraligatr. Now, stats wise, the best one out of everybody, it's Feraligatr then. For this challenge, the letting them fight by themselves challenge. So it's, yeah, there we go. Descending order. So it's Feraligatr and Tentacruel. They both like to fight even on low HP, so they'll fight throughout the entire battle. Okay, Crawdon. It likes to fight, but it struggles on low HP. So, and there was somebody else that was just like Crawdon too. I forgot who it was. So let me see if I can try to organize them like this. Wailord looks after itself and it turns sneaky on low HP. So it turns strategic. It's defensive, but it turns strategic. So I'm not sure what that means yet. Ludicolo is... This might take longer than I thought. Ludicolo likes to fight and it turns sneaky on low HP. Okay. So Ludicolo likes to fight. Let me see if I can do like a... In my mind, there is a horizontal and the vertical line. So these 2 right here, for example, fall on the same line, fall on the same vertical line. So this one likes to fight. This one is defensive. This one, but they both of these turn strategic when they're running on low HP. That's why I have them on the same line. So there's some other Pokemon that are similar to them. Let's see. Relicanth likes to fight and turns sneaky on low HP. Same thing. And then Kip as well. It likes to fight and it turns sneaky on low HP. Okay, so Kip. Okay, these three like to fight, but they turn sneaky on low HP. Right. So those are the offensive. Is this all of the offensive ones? Colo looks after itself, Okay. So my low tick, this is a, let me see, let me move these around now. My low tick, these are the strategists. So my low tick likes to be sneaky, even throughout the entire battle. It just likes to be sneaky. Okay. Cradily, it's the same as Whiscash, which is it looks after itself and it worries about itself. It'll struggle, it'll worry whether it's on full or low HP. Okay, so these are very they're very defensive, right? Cradily and Whiscash, but they'll struggle a little bit. So I'm gonna put them down here, specifically because they just struggle to really get a grasp on reality. Come on, guys, wake up. Wake up. Okay, I'll have Pepper as my first Pokemon. Okay, Sharpedo. Sharpedo is defense. Okay, it's right. It's good right there, Sharpedo. It looks after itself, and it's defensive even on low HP. Oh, okay, so it's Sharpedo is up here then. It's just defensive throughout. This is offensive. For Alligator is offensive throughout. Sharpedo is defensive throughout. And my low tick is strategic throughout. So hopefully you're getting, you know, you're understanding here what's the vision, what's going on. So Walrein, where's Walrein? It looks after itself, even on low HP. It's defensive. Okay, so it's just like Sharpedo. Walrein is just like Sharpedo. So it's like Tentacruel with Feraligatr. It's just continuously the same behavior through the entire ordeal. Okay, and then this one turns sneaky. Marshall, the Marshall? It starts fighting on low HP. Oh, okay. So this one, Marshall turns, I'm gonna leave it down here. So it's defensive, right? It looks after itself. But once it gets to low HP, it starts to hit back. It starts fighting. It starts retaliating. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it under Kip, just so I know, just so I can remember that it likes to fight. And then these four right here, these four, this little quartet here, it will turn sneaky on low HP. Okay, that's what I have to remember. It turns sneaky on low HP. Okay, and then Corsola was the same as my low tick. It likes to be sneaky even on low HP. Yeah, it's the same as my low tick. So there's a sort of, you know, duo here. Duos, these two, these two, these two. Offense, defense, strategy. Nice duos there. And then finally, last but not least, Gorbis. And then Gorbis was, it likes to be sneaky and it turns defensive. Okay. It turns defensive on low HP. So it starts out sneaky. Oh wait. looks. Hold on. I have these on the wrong line. It looks after itself. These are the defensive ones. So I only have 3 sneaky Pokemon in reality. Okay, there. This is how it looks like. There we go. Okay, so just so I can get an understanding of what's going on here, right? And maybe, I don't know, I can clip this and save it as a separate video, as a separate clip, and upload it, just so I can come back to this video and save it. This little short thing. I'll try to keep it short. So, Fred, Charlie, right. Okay, yes. Editor me, please clip the video here. So, just so I'm understanding. Feraligatr and Tentacruel will keep battling and using offensive moves throughout the entire battle, right? Until the bitter end. These 3 right here. These 3. They like to fight, but they will turn strategic. And then let me see. Let me open up this. So yeah, they turn sneaky. They turn sneaky. Where is Wailord? Yeah, and Relicanth is gotta be the same thing. Reggie. It turns sneaky on low HP. Yeah. So these 3, Ludicolo, Relicanth, and Kip, these start out swinging, and then when they run low on HP, they turn strategic. Like these 3 down here, they turn strategic. Okay. Crawdont is the one that suffers the most from the attack team, attack bracket. So it starts out swinging, but then it loses itself, and it's just the worst one, really, because it starts to struggle on low HP. So it's not gonna know what to do. It's just like these 2. So I'm glad this trio here, it's not good then. They're gonna struggle. So Barbara, well, no, let me start from the top. So Vincente and Hamilton are defensive throughout. So money where my mouth is. Warren is defensive even on low, defensive even on low HP. It's the same thing as Sharpedo. So they will use defensive moves. I think Warren is probably the best one here, honestly, because I don't think that Sharpedo has that much defensive moves, unless you're counting something like Screech. But Screech to me is more of this lane down here. It's more strategy, right? Because you're trying to bring down the enemy's defense. So Charlie. Finish this. Okay, oh no. table with my knee. Okay, so I think hoenn is going to be much more suited for this, for the defense strategy, more than Sharpedo, just based on I mean, Sharpedo is just an attack Pokemon, just based on that. So they're defensive throughout the entire battle. They don't let up. Wailord starts out defensive and then it turns strategic as the battle wears on. Now Swampert was different. Swampert turns offensive once its HP starts to go down. It starts out defensive, right? So it starts out using defensive moves, and then eventually when it runs low on HP, then it starts to attack. And then these two are just the no good ones, just like Crawdon. These two, they're defensive. They'll look after themselves, but then they'll struggle to really gain any footing. They'll struggle to do anything as they run low on HP as the battle wears on. These two are strategic throughout. So these are the strategists here. And they're both very good. Let's see if I can work with both of them to see where they lead me. Probably my Lotic. So far in the Battle Frontier, I am depending on my Lotic so much. Well, my Lotic is just a very good Pokemon. I knew that, but I didn't know that I was going to depend on it so much as I am. Even if I only use two different type of moves, Hydro Pump, Surf, and Ice Beam, and that's it. I don't use anything else. Because it has Recover, because it can recover its own HP. And then Mud Sport to just defend from electric Pokemon. Whenever that chance comes my way, I don't know. There's not that many double battles. And then Gorbis was strategic and it turns it turns defensive. So it turns into this bracket up here. So it starts out with strategies, and then as the battle goes on, it turns defensive. Okay, so from a strategy standpoint, I think the middle Pokemon are probably, these are the most consistent ones. This 6-pack here. These 6 Pokemon are the most consistent ones because they don't change their strategies throughout the entire battle. These 7 right here, actually no, this one struggles. These 6, okay, so another 6 team. These 6 right here, these guys start out with one strategy and then they switch up. So these are the switch ups right here. Okay, I'm glad I have the visual here of the vertical column, right? So perfectly vertical right here with these 6 and then these 6 right here, more forming a triangle as I see it. These start out with one strategy and then they switch up. So Pina, Reggie, Kip, they start out swinging, but then they turn defensive. I'm already forgetting. Okay, Relicanth, right? It turns sneaky on low HP. Oh, they turn sneaky on low HP. Okay, so they turn They don't turn defensive. They turn to this team down here. Those three up there. So they start out swinging, and then as the battle goes on, they turn into these. They turn strategic. These two, well, Whale Lord starts out defensive, and then it turns, oh no, it does the same thing as those guys up there. It turns strategic, so it turns down here as the battle goes on. Swampert starts out defensive, but it turns into an offensive one as the battle goes on. And then Gorbis starts out strategic and then turns defensive as the battle goes on. And then these three, I don't think I'm going to use these because they're just going to be getting in the way and stopping my progress. So I think ideally, if I want to go for a really good strategy, I'd probably want to use these 6 here in this triangle. These 6 Pokemon. And then if I don't want to think, if I don't want to overthink things, I could just use any of these. And like any trio combination that I can find from these 6. And I'll have everything covered, I guess. Right? But this is probably the more fun ones because these change up. They switch up as the battle progresses. They switch their strategies. So these are going to be much more, these 6 are going to be much more trickier to try and figure out like what I want them to do. They have so many good moves. Attack, and then they turn to strategy, or defense and then turning into attack, or strategy turning into defense. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. Okay, I think I can close this. I think I have the... I remember right now. I have it all in my head. For now. Might have to look at that page later. Just in case I forget. But I can see the vision now. So, oh man, so... my best one struggles! Stats wise, it struggles to get its own footing without my human input. And then Cradily, one of my best defensive Pokemon, relegated to just struggling when it's running on low HP. Triton too, such high attack, 167. It struggles. Ah, man, this is a handicap for me. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go in there, just monkey brain. I'm not gonna change any of the movesets, not yet. I just want to try to see what this stuff looks like. So I'm gonna go in there with Feraligatr. Let's go in there with Sharpedo just in case there's a psychic type. And then Milotic. Milotic, oh yeah, Milotic has Ice Beam and all these other it doesn't have Recover. I might have to give it Recover. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it Recover. Does it Milotic, if I in this battle palace, is the accuracy of moves still a thing? They're gonna miss sometimes, right? If I give it Hydro Pump, it's just gonna miss sometimes. I don't want it to miss. Oh, so there's no point in being here. I was gonna erase surf from my low tick, but I think I'm just gonna erase hydro pump and just leave it with surf. And it has 24 surfs. It's got 24 surfs. That's fine. There's 13 minutes left, man. I kept on talking during this entire episode. But I learned a lot, though. I can see now. I can see the I can see where this is headed, the vision. I'm understanding it just a bit more. No, not filo. What am I? Rossi, recover, because it's strategic. Oh, I can give it a refresh too. That could be something. Attract, rain dance, safeguard. Those are all like just good moves to have. But I think for now it's gonna be recover. Ice beam. Okay, yeah. I think with this move set, yeah, this is what it is. Just cloning max power points. I had recently taught it hydro pump again, used the heart skill, and then used max PP to raise it up to 8. But now look what I did. I deleted it again. So, okay. Yeah, I'm not bothered. It's okay. Earthquake, crunch, surf, hydro pump, body slam, earthquake. Oh yeah, no, this is good. It's good. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like their movesets so far. So let's see what these guys do. Let's see where this ends up. So 11 minutes left. I'm gonna save the game twice. 406 hours, 39 minutes. Okay. Where the hearts of trainers are put to the test, I welcome you to the Battle Palace. I accept challenges to the single battle halls. Do you wish to take the single battle hall challenge? A little bit of info. In the Battle Palace, there are several auditoriums for single battles that are named single battle halls. The single battles are conducted in the usual way, except with one crucial rule that must be obeyed. Trainers are permitted only to switch their Pokemon in and out. Ah, okay, so I can switch. Like, if something's not going in my favor, I can switch out to another one. Okay. So I still have somewhat of an input, you know? Trainers are otherwise forbidden to command their Pokemon. The Pokemon are to behave according to their nature and battle on their own. Right. You must put your trust in your Pokemon and watch over them. If you achieve the honor of beating 7 trainers in succession, we will present you with battle points. Right. As with every other facility so far. Okay, if you want to interrupt your challenge, you must save the game. Okay, if you don't save before interrupting, you will be disqualified. Okay, challenge. There are 2 battle halls, low 50 and open level. Open level, good. Now select 3 Pokemon. Philo, Gente, Rossi. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, yes, look at this place. People and Pokemon, they are but the same. Their individual nature makes them good at certain things and not good at others. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna fight back there. This is the stadium. Okay. Let's see. Gordon. Ramsey. Napalm. Okay, Philo. Okay, so I can run away, which will basically a forfeit. Bag, which I can't use. Nope. Pokemon to switch, right? And then when you push the A button on fight, it's just okay. I would not have done that, but okay, Philo. Okay. Hydro Pump critical hit. I would have gotten for a body slam. Earthquake. Oh man, Philo is just. Oh, it does like to fight. That kid wasn't kidding. A glint. Oh man. Oh, that's just rubbing salt in the wound. Hydro Pump? But come on, Philo, you only have 3 Hydro Pumps left. Well, I mean, it's just 1 Pokemon left. Appears incapable of using its power. What? Why? Oh no! Return. I think I'm gonna have to teach somebody return. Hydro Pump. Missed! Sing a glint appears. Is that when they're strategizing? That's gotta be when they're strategizing. The glint in their eyes. Yes! Pure power! Yes. Power superiority. Oh, this is what I like. Oh, man. These facilities where they restore you. Great. But, I mean, the offset is that you have to face... You have to face these opponents. 3 Pokemon. And there might be an expert in here, so I don't know, it depends on what Pokemon come out, right? There might be some really strong ones. Go on, record, rest, retire. Let's keep going. There's 6 minutes. I'll just save after I hit 2 hours. I don't think I'm gonna finish all 7 rounds, 7 matches. Okay, keep going. Togepi. Okay, it's a bunch of baby Pokemon so far. I wonder what that old man has. The Frontier Brain who runs this facility. That person outside said they have awesome Pokemon. I wonder what they have. He looks like he has a Medicham, right? I mean, going based off of this place being an arena, fighting type, martial arts sort of vibe that I'm getting here. Fight. Hydro Pump missed! No! I only have 4 Hydro Pumps left. Philo. The power, man. Oh no! Yawn. A glint. Oh man. Let's see what Vincente does. Oh, come on! No! Stop! don't want to... No. I don't want that yawn, man. Stop it. Oh, wish. No. But at least it didn't use yawn. I took out Rossi. Yes! Yes! Surf. Uh-oh. Oh no, an electric type. Uh-oh. Incapable of using its power? No! Rossi! No, you have mud sport. Rossi. Where's the strategy? Rossi, the strategy! Okay, it's turning strategic. Okay, finally, yes! Okay, but don't use that again. Now just take it out with Ice Beam. It's Ice Beam time, come on. Begin growling deeply. Oh no! Come on! Come on, Rossi! Come on! Yes! Okay, Zigzagoon. Keep fighting, I guess. Incapable of using its power. I just need to surf. Yes! Or Ice Beam. Surf or Ice Beam. Or Recover! Oh, okay, well. Okay, so it never used Recover. And there were some moments where it was incapable of using its power. Rossi! What's wrong with it? Okay, one more battle and then I'll put rest. So I'll start. Okay, the next episode is gonna start with a battle then in this place. Ariados. Hydro pump. Oh no, that's gonna be super effective on his eager for more. Yes! Get wrecked! Is eager for more. That's the one. That's what Philo should be doing, right? Because it likes to fight throughout. Oh. Oh no, this person has a bunch of bugs. Sharpedo would not go well against them. What did it say on Philo? Incapable of using its power? Philo is eager for more. Oh no! No! Muds! Oh no, come on! No! Philo! Still has Silver Wind. Oh, great. Come on, Rossi. Yes! Yes! Balto? Oh, come on. No, this one is easy. This one is easy. It appears incapable of using its power, but why? You're supposed to be strategizing. Rossi, use recover. Come on, use recover. Sir, okay. It's got light screen though. Oh! Yes! Power! You want a swift mega kick instead? What? Okay. Okay, I passed 2 hours. The 4th opponent is next. Okay, so I'll fight the 4th opponent. Record. What does this mean? Record the rest. Rest, right? I don't know what record is. Save and quit the game? Yeah. Okay, so that's it. So the next time I start it up, I'll start with the 4th opponent. So they're doing good so far. It's just sometimes they just stand there not knowing what to do. Incapable of using its power. How do you fix that? How do you approach that? The incapable of using its power? Is it because I don't have strategy moves or something? And how did those other Pokemon like... Oh, yeah, it was when I reached red. It did say when I reached red HP on Feraligatr, then it said it's starting to get not pumped up. It said something. It said something about like nearly worked up or something like that. Like it's ready to fight. Yeah, but it's ready to fight, but then it used Mud Sport. That's why I didn't want to... That's why I'm worried about it. Because I only have 4 moves in reality. I mean, 3 moves. 3 moves. 3 moves that Feraligatr can use. They're all attack moves. And, I mean, it can use Mud Sport. And I think I can win a battle with Mud Sport. But... You know, Feraligatr is an attack Pokemon, right? Like it likes to fight, it wants to attack instead of using Mud Sport. But right now it said that it was ready to attack, and then it used Mud Sport after saying that. What? What are you doing? Use Body Slam. Use anything. Hydro Pump. Earthquake. But it's okay. Okay, so it went well. It went better than what I expected. I got through 3 opponents, so let's see what happens on the next episode then, where we end up. Thank you guys for watching to this episode, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow.